Hello everyone and welcome back to the X-Ring. I hope you're doing well today, guys. If I hadn't put out any videos, I've been really busy. You guys know that I was gearing up to shoot the Geissele, the DMR match, part of their gas gun series. First time I'd ever competed in one of those, and that was out at Colemans Creek with Dan Posey as the match director, and that was an amazing match. I'm going to give you that match footage, tell you how everything went, but in the meantime I also left right afterwards and flew out to Texas, to Barksdale, and shot at the FTW ranch. It was an amazing event, shooting all the Tikas. Also got to shoot the new Burris, the XTR-PS, and man, it's actually pretty phenomenal for long range. It really changed my opinion. I think that electronics being incorporated into scopes might be the way of the future. It just makes it so easy, especially for the new person that doesn't want to learn mills or MOA or doesn't have the time. I think you should always dedicate the time to it. But this is another one of those easy buttons for it. So without taking any more of your time, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the match footage from the Geissele DMR. I'll do a little bit of voiceover so I can kind of talk you through some of the stuff and what I learned through the match shooting the 6 Max Sons of Liberty Gun Works rifle. Guys, stick around. All right, good morning. We are out here on the May 10th at the Geissele DMR. I've never shot this format before. Looking for an interesting match. Everybody's getting here for their zeros. Always check that zero. I was 2/10 low, 2/10 right, and so I had to make that adjustment, get that correction. If you can zero, always zero and get a velocity. We're gonna head into check-in where I wasn't registered for the match for some reason. We're gonna find out which squad we're on, and we'll get started. Michael Willis, you ready to put on a clinic today?
I'm ready to watch Sydney and Ray and Tony and take as many notes as I can. I have a pen ready, a little book. We're gonna start page 1 with the Ray Helms Clinic.
Whatever.
What
Sid,
would
you ready to
Ray
do this?
do?
I'm ready.
All right, this will be her second individual match. Always zero when you get a chance. Make sure you have a good zero, guys. I can't tell you how important it is. All right, we got WG out here. How's it zeroed?
Oh, I'm good.
You don't even recognize Jerry Garcia anymore. Let's get it done. All right, we're on the first stage. You got 10 rounds with 1 pistol with limited. You got a 161. That's like a 307. Another one back there, and then there's a 6 on top of the hill. But let's take a look at this. This is the new issued SOCOM Rifle 6 ARC. This is the new Noveski. Check out that eye candy. Check out that fluting. It does call some Mirage from what I've been told.
Impact! 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 Impact!
All right, we got Thaddeus here. This is the one to watch. Mr. Killer. Let's smoke it.
My excuse right now is it's got 50 rounds on it.
Yeah, that's the excuse. It ain't gonna stop you.
Understand the forces fire? I do. Shooter ready?
35 seconds.
Stand by.
Good time, no penalties. Good job. And you got a malfunction. Well, I don't shoot 6 ARC. All right, so just finished up stage 1, stage 2, and man, I have got the jitters today. I don't know what's going on. I really feel for Thaddeus because, man, he is a top-notch shooter, and he is having problems with this 6 arc. It looks like it's under gas, and he's just having to work through it. It's one of the reasons why I departed from 6 arc, not poo-pooing on it, just saying. That's why I got away from it. But we're going to stage 3 and stage 4. It's a little fun out here. I like the format. Let's shoot stage 3.
Ready?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with me right now. Like SUT is first group. Yeah. But the,
Good job, Sid.
Good job.
fully, I think they're one for one. Some random. Oh, okay.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Mr. Willis, how's it going?
If I could find a target, there it is.
I think the target's 680 yards-ish,
681.
670, something like that.
Yeah.
How you hanging in there?
6 stages, 4 good stages, 2 stages. I'm looking to purchase the mulligan.
Oh, yeah. I wish they offered that. But we're hanging in there, guys. Let's see what happens. Guys, I apologize for not getting footage. Just been trying to get my head in the game, and it's tough. It's really tough out here, but it's a good match so far.
Impact! 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 Impact!
All right, guys, so just finished up the Geissele, the DMR out at Colemans Creek. This was an amazing match. Big shout out to Dan Posey, the match director. There were fun stages with a lot of wind. We shot out to 800 yards, 10 stages. I shot as well as I could shoot. I was happy with the results, but I did leave a lot of time on the table. I think I got a couple of stage wins, but I don't know until everything comes in. So we're just finishing up. We'll head over to the congregation area and we'll see how we did. Guys, a word of caution, always write your score down. So she had given me my score, but it got bumped afterwards, and it was like a 70 on the last one. I was like, whoa, that's not right. And there were some other guys that said, no, dude, that would seem as though it was like in the 40s. And I remembered like a 49, and I always write it down on my score sheet. I'll just put, I won't worry about the decimals, but I'll always put the scores in there as far as that we can reference it. And that way when they give arbitration, you can do it. Now, I hate reshoots. Reshoots don't normally go the same way, but I shot a 50.00, which I thought it was a 49, and it was an identical run. So close enough, but always keep that as a backup just so you have it, because a lot of times these pick up other shots from neighboring squads, or when they set it down, it'll bump it, and then it ends up giving the wrong score. I'd hate for you to lose that way, so it's something I always remember.
It's all good. Well, like for me, I reviewed my
Impact! Impact! Hit! Impact! Impact! Hit! Hit!
Is it dial?
Impact! Impact! Hit! Hit!
49 and some change. That was almost the exact same run.
You are reasonable. Great job, man.
Ready?
You want to walk?
You gonna take?
You gotta take a stroll, sir.
If you grab the rifle, just hit Jody up before you take off. I'll find him.
Oh, there's one?
In first place in
You sure?
tactical.
I mean, you have to.
Well, we'll go tack limited because they won. So tack limited, Tori Holt.
All right, so we had an amazing time. The guys over at Microtech, we all competed. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to be able to pull off first place in open as well as overall match winner. I cannot thank Geissele enough for donating a Super Duty rifle to the prize table for the first place, and I was thrilled to win that. I had no idea that they gave out rifles or anything. And then Mike Willis, you guys know that I shot with him in the team DMR that we had won. He came in first place in tactical. And so that meant he was shooting a 5.56. He won a beautiful Geissele upper and a really nice trophy. And then we had Tony that actually won in the senior division. And then you had Sid that actually had won out of all the ladies, but because she was competing in tactical, there was 2 ladies in tactical limited, which limits you to a 1 to 10 optic. Because there was 2 competitors in that division, then they won high lady, even though she had that overall high score on it. She actually did really well, actually placed 15th overall in one stage because he shot it so well. It was the KYL stage, so really proud of her. So Microtech represented pretty well, and I was very proud of that. Once again, I cannot thank Geissele and Colemans Creek, Dan Posey, and everybody enough for putting on such a great match. And I have a feeling I'll probably shoot another Geissele DMR in the future. And I've put in a request to maybe try to shoot another caliber. You know, the question's been asked, you know, are you winning these DMRs because of the 6 Max? And I don't think that's the case. While it does help, and I love my rifle and it's extremely flat, you know, I've won the DMRs with 5.56 as well as 6 ARC. But I will tell you, for what we're doing in this discipline, you know, 800 yards and in for the most part, for all the matches that I've attended anyway, I think it's really hard to beat that 6 Max. Now, while that 6 ARC is probably better ballistically, especially when we get out to any further distances, you guys remember, I'm only shooting the 90 grain Lapua bullets. I'm not shooting, you know, 103s or anything like that. I think the 6 ARC probably has better ballistics, but you're also dealing with a little more recoil. The other thing is I'm not having to deal with those malfunctions, which guys have really gotten sorted out. The companies have gotten that sorted out, especially with that weaker bolt face that it was kind of known for in the early days. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll have you some footage coming up from the event this weekend, as well as that Steyr Scout video that I promised, guys. It's been a whirlwind. It really has, and we're gearing up for Blade Show and a lot of stuff coming up in the next month or so. But you guys take care. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, I don't do enough for you guys, but I really should start working on that in the future, and I'll try my best to do that. But thanks for everyone that watches the channel. You guys take care and have a great week.